So, hey, you guys, I'm back for another video. I just wanted to let y'all know that the DEI program is not just for the white women, it's for everybody, okay? But yes, black people are at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes down to getting anything, okay? However, we've been able to survive, okay? Like, pause for a minute and pat yourself on the back. Pat your ancestors on the back, okay? That they've been able to guide you going forward when everything seemed like it was a blur, right? You were still able to make it out. So I just want to let y'all know that when I said about DI with white women, I know that I'd be making jokes and stuff like that, but I'm not making a joke. You have to ask yourself, where are they working? Where are they working nowadays? Where are they working? They're not in the school system anymore. Okay? They're not at your local Walmart anymore. Only a certain type and a certain kind. And if they got hired. When you walk inside of a Walmart, even Targets, in certain places, and a lot of these convenience stores, a lot of these grocery stores, you see nothing but African Americans working. And I'm not even talking about the baggers. If you have a person in your family that is a bagger, that's what that DEI program is also for, right? For them to also be able to have a job, okay? And have something that they're able to do too as well, to be functional and manageable and normal in today's society, right? So I say this to say that tomorrow, you guys, if it's the 28th, if it's next Friday, just like I will give you an example. When I was a substitute teacher, I used to tell the kids how to make $1 million. Makes sense. Now, when you didn't hit it several times, you know how to make $1 million like this. You can also spend money too as well. But if you know how to make it back, you know how to make it back. You're not thinking about nothing else but those numbers. So I'm gonna drop you a little jewel. And if you are interested in me helping you create your formula and how you can make $1 million on your next gig, on your next business, on your next product, on your next business idea, hey, hit the link in the bio. I got you. Okay, there's actually like a little book in there that gives you my formula. I know that Steve Harvey has a formula. It was like 10, 10, 10. Some people have different formulas, but my formula is 2,000 times 500. And that's what I ask you first. How much is 2,000 times 500 or 500 times 2,000? You have to know simple math first. If I ask you, if I give you 40 cents, how many cents do I need to make $1? I'll wait for some of y'all in the back. Okay, those questions are very, very easy. And if you can get to them like this, then we can work together, okay? Because that's going to simplify your formula to what you have. It's no different from this Powerade. They know how many Powerades they need to sell to hit $1 million. So let me just go towards with you all. If y'all understand that formula, definitely click my link in the bio and let me help you make your money. But let's go to where this DEI program goes and when we take a stance. When we go and we buy a television that is $300 some odd or $400 some odd, or even televisions that are $500, all you need, if a television is $500, is a 75 inch up to an 85 inch or whatever the inches are, that doesn't even matter. Just take a television from Sony, Vizio, Ion, Toshiba, TLC, Heinz, right? There's so many other names. But when you take how much the average computer or television costs, $500. $500. And all you need is a school that has 2,000 people in it. A school. Take a high school. Take a middle school. Right? Take an elementary school. So if you have younger kids, I'm sure they have a television in their room. If you have middle school kids, I'm sure there's a television in their room. If you allow television. In a high schooler's room, I'm sure there's a television. But regardless of what, even if you can only afford one television, and that television is in your living room, just imagine, just take a school, just take a apartment complex, right? Just take something where there's only 2,000 people. and you sold that product for $500. Or you have 500, let's say you have 500 people because your item is exclusive, and you sold it for $2,000. Do you know how much money you will make? Like this? Simple math, $1 million. So if we were to hold back our money, save your money, go out and make you still some money. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't make any money, okay? But definitely show up, because I'm going to tell you something. They will rebuttal and they will fire you if you don't show up. So make sure that you are showing up, you guys, and making sure that they are paying you. One thing that my father always told me one time when I wanted the Tommy Hilfiger jacket and the Jordan shoes back in the day, he said, Khadijah, if no money's coming in, no money's going out. Meaning that Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, they're not paying me, right? And I understood the concept. I understood the analogy. So why would I go out and spend money out? Right? And it's not saying that they were going to be paying him or vice versa. But what it was saying is the money that's coming in, holds it in, right? Holds it in. And be very, very cautious of the money that's going out. People always say, oh my God, you love to save. You love to save. And I always say, hey, you know what? Your mother always says, save for a rainy day. And if you're dealing with somebody, it ain't nothing wrong with putting the money on the damn table. And at the end of the day, he's supposed to already know. Put the money on the motherfucking table. Now, I say this to say that however you're saving, regardless of what, you know, back in the day, your grandparent, your grandmama will get the money. Your grandfather will bring the money in. Some grandmamas will put the money right in the drawer. You know what I mean? And hold the money right in the drawer. Can be right on her deathbed and be like, baby, I got some money in the drawer, right? That's because they knew how to save for a rainy day. They knew how to save for situations that will occur that may just pop out of nowhere. There are going to be thousands of people, millions of people that are going to get sick. There's going to be millions of people that are going to need doctors. And what I want to be able to say is for our doctors to band together, the ones that want to band together to be able to help save people. You know, I know that it's strange to say create your own practice, but there's a website that I work with called Substitute Doctors Network. And that is where doctors can come on a board, where people can get in contact with them and make house calls and have somebody come and see about them, right? We need more of that. We need more people that have the intelligence to be able to do these surgeries, to know how to do these surgeries. Now, we already understand that the government has everything like this, right? Like this. And so we have to be able to educate ourselves, right? More importantly, educate ourselves. I do know that the D.E.I. and also with Congress passing for Medicaid, food stamps, people that are on that are food stamp recipients, and also college students that are with their master's degrees. I know I'm back in school where they end up cutting it off, right? So you're like, well, how am I going to pay for college? How am I going to finish this last semester? Like, even though you know you can pay. Well, some people can pay, okay? So let me say that. I'm not speaking from my own pockets, but I am speaking from my own heart. There are some people that can pay, yes, for school because they got money saved up for a rainy day. And then there's also some people that relied on financial aid and scholarships, right? And not just private scholarships. So I just want to let you all know that we're all in this same boat together, okay? This might not be the boat that they done brought over, because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of our indigo people, we were already here. Okay? And then they also shipped some. And in Deuteronomy, you see that the ones, they done jumped out the boat. And some of them, the ones that still made it here today. So a lot of us come off of the souls of, you know, when they go into that triangle, that Bermuda Triangle, and you want to know why people be coming missing, why them folks be coming missing and stuff like that. Or in Lake Lanier, why the folks be missing on the boats and missing on in them waters, that's because them ancestors, if somebody in your family didn't told you, them ancestors come in collect, baby. Okay, so at the end of the day, there is absolutely nothing to worry about, because if God got his hands on you, like God got his hands on me, you will be prayed up and you will be blessed up at the same time, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something. God don't play about his chosen few, and God don't play about you, okay? So at the end of the day, if you can, hold out. If you can, hold out. Hold out. If you can, store and stack up and buy your family some water. If you live at home, you're individual, you don't have any children, or you're a single parent, be it male with a single parent or female with a single parent, make sure you go get you some water. Make sure you go get you some canned goods. Make sure that you go get you some spaghetti. Okay? Make sure that you go and get you and start planning. Create a little garden. Go get at the dollar store, go get those little bitty cups or plastic cups and start planting your vegetables. Start building you a small garden right by your window. Right? Start getting some generators. You only need one or two, whatever you can afford. Right? Start getting some paper goods or getting some towels that you know we're going to have to go back and wash. Wash and hang up. Right? Start thinking. We know we don't have no cows right outside. Because if you're not a farmer, because I'm telling you, it's affecting the farmers too. I know some of these folks that done voted for him in office. I know they're like, what in the world is going on? I actually laugh when I see the 45% of the Caucasians that are like falling out on TikTok. Because they're actually utilizing a strong platform to be able to communicate with people that's saying, hey, I have all these kids at home. But guess what? Black folks can have so many kids, and you know what they've been on? Child support. So ladies, make sure that you're using your child support money inaccurately. What you need it for. Because at the end of the day, money just do not grow and fall on trees. Okay? And if anything is to change, however it is to change, just know to always work with your person, right? A lot of times we put people on certain governmental restraints, and now this is not the time to be trying to restrain somebody because of the way that you think, the way that you feel. At the end of the day, we are all one. We are one. Okay? No matter what we do, we are one. Okay? And we are family. We're all family. So now, anybody that comes on my channel or that you listen and I drop some jewels, because I might just pop on because I got this new little gadget here. But I just want to let y'all know that everything is going to see its way through. It's going to definitely pan itself out. Believe it. Believe me. Okay? There's nothing that's never not worked out for anybody. And if it's your time, it's your time. Whatever has to happen, has to happen. I know myself as a COVID survivor, I don't know what the hell that shit was, okay? But I know that shit came through, and God also, I was breathing like this. And there's people that lost their breath. I have lost friends due to COVID, that they didn't even want to believe it or want to believe to go and seek help or to get covenant. Always know, because God brought the word covenant in my mouth, that there is still the Ark of the Covenant. Okay, and later, if you don't know about it, we will do a brief little history on it later. But just know that the Ark of the Covenant is definitely real, right? And know that we're real. Many of us are not real. Some people are walking around here not talking about fake. Because they in an entity. They're in a body. But you got some people that are not real. Okay? That are not real. And they will let you know what they are, who they are, and who they're working for. They'll let you know their purpose. So when somebody says, what's your purpose driven in life? And what is your purpose in life? What are you here for? Right? Not everybody's going to know just off bat. And that's okay. But find out who you are, what your being is here for, what you're going to stand for, why you're going to stand for this, and support the silent movement. Us not spending money in those Sony, Vizio, Heinz, Toshiba, TLC, Ion, and some of those. If you do not go and buy that television, right? If you do not go and buy that television, then they're not going to make $1 million off of you. Only 2,000 people that's going to pay $500. Right? They're not going to buy that. They're not going to make the $1 million on Black Friday. And they're not going to make it on the 28th on that Friday too. But I also want to say with Amazon, this is straight monopoly. Now, we got 4 Amazons out where I live. Where I live. On this street, 2 Amazons. On that street, 2 Amazons. Across the street, an Amazon. Right back here, a damn Amazon. And on this street, 2 streets over, which is one of the main little highways, an Amazon. But I'm going to also say this. I'm like Amazon because they wanted to fire me. I was like a little flex driver at one point because I was like, let me just have something to do because I love to go into different areas. I love to see beautiful houses. I love to see culture everywhere because why? When you put the vision in your head, you get to see where you want to go, right? And you get to see how you want your house to be structured in the next 2 or 3 years, right? So my thing is this. That's like when I used to go out to California every 6 months. I used to love to go and drive all the way up, because I was envisioning myself, right? But with Amazon taking over the way that they have, I remember one of the last times that I went inside of Amazon to pick up a load. And it was so simple, so easy. I remember telling my aunt and another friend of mine, I said, hey, I even took a picture of it. Even though it said, whatever. But I took a picture of it because I couldn't believe it. The people were 6 feet apart. And I'll also go and talk to y'all about 6 feet in another video as well. But the people were 6 feet apart. And with them being 6 feet apart, guess what was in between them? A little yellow robot going like this. It was literally a little yellow robot. So it was like a person right here, a yellow robot right here, and a person right here. And then they had all these little fences around so you could like see through, but you couldn't really see it. Or see within, but you can see it. Right? So there's other people that I know that are working for Amazon that they can tell you, yes, this is happening. Okay? However, AI may be here, but you still need a human. And yes, I am human because why? I can stand up. When you're watching these different videos and these different reels, notice that AI can blink. AI can turn his head. AI can smile. AI can really look really, really capturing. Like it's almost real to the eye. But just know that if they can't stand up, then it's not real. But always know that if you stand for something, right, you will not fall for just anything. And of course, they've been veiling our eyes for so long. But when your eyes is open, when your eyes are clear, then you see everything. And I'm going to say this. I'm an advocate for some good marijuana. Okay, because I have my card and everything. But I'm a good advocate for, smoking some good bud, right? But if you got to lay off a bud, lean, drinking to get your mind focused for you, your family, for yourself, so you can be vigilant, so you can understand what the hell's going on, or what the heavens is going on, you got to be able to create some type of balance into your life. Just know that you count. Your voice is heard. And even if you don't go in politic, okay, or say anything, just know that you can still do it and your dollars be respected. I don't know anywhere that I will go to spend my money that my dollars are not respected. Same thing with yourself. Always have respect for yourself. Because if you don't have respect for yourself, who's going to respect you? Right? Just like Sheree said, who gonna check me, boo? Nothing, nobody but yourself. All right? So y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. And family, y'all make sure that y'all come back. Okay? Bye.